So just out with Dave and Orange, and we're coming up camping just at the back of Mundaring just to try out the tent and stuff in the wet. Dave's got a new awning to try and some new suspension to try. It's a little bit ominous. We had a little bit of a sprinkle a minute ago. We're hoping for a real bit of rain tonight and a bit of wind and stuff just to see what the tent's like. Alrighty, onwards and upwards. We'll catch you when we get some dirty stuff or when we camp. Here we are, we've made it to our secret location that we call the Rock Garden, and that's because there's 3 rocks just here. Bump. We name it pretty simple naming. I'm going to test the tent tonight. We're hoping for rain, as I said. There's definitely wind. I've got the new blow-up mattress to go in there, which I shouldn't have had to buy. Sorry, I'm going to keep harping on about that. I've also got some ratchet straps that I'm going to tie around the belly to hopefully help with closing in the morning. And And yeah, so let's just pop up the tent. We know how that goes, nice and smooth and simple. And then I'll throw in the new mattress, pull out the old crappy mattress, and I'll just set up the bed and everything ready. Then we'll do campfire, we'll do baked beans, we'll do whiskey. This tent is designed so when you actually buy it, you go and buy 4 other things to go with it because they know how bad it's going to be when you buy it. 100%. Alrighty, so I went to Anaconda, not a sponsor. I bought the queen size self-inflatable mat. Alright, I'm going to put these down. I'm going to stop the wind from taking all this away. Now I want the breather holes to be at the top, or at the front I should say. Hope this doesn't. She fits. 12 minutes I took to set up.
About 5 seconds.
That is actually a legit little thing, to be honest. All right, so we're in. We've got the yellow lights. I've got the new mattress. The new mattress is expanding slowly, first time. I've also got a pump that I'm going to pump up a little bit because I like it a bit firmer. We'll see how it goes. The toggles, hate the toggles. The zips feel nice, very smooth. Good, check that out. Here we are. Okay, so this is night number 2. It just doesn't fit properly. That's better. That's better. Underneath here again. So peel off the Velcro a little bit, get the rubber strap. Then you got these little draft stopper ones, 1 and 2. I mean, that's not bad. Pretty logical, solves that little problem there of this opening. I don't mind that bit. And that opening does allow you to run some cabling through as well. So I'm working out a permanent cabling solution. All right, so that's it. Just run those little skirts down. And then out here, we just have this really nice spot. We've called it Rock Garden. We've come off a little creek track that sort of skirts the back of the trees there. It was just raining a second ago. There's some black cloud down the back of the trees here again, so you never know, but it's a nice little spot. There was one little campfire over there. Otherwise, this has all been turned up by the kangaroos and so on. And yeah, there's the campground for tonight. We are definitely in the rain. It's been pretty consistently drizzling for a little bit, last hour or so. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure I'm going to find out tonight. That consistent rain is usually the rain that's going to find that little leak somewhere, isn't it? How cool does that look though? It really suits the car. Actually, the tent on the top does not look anywhere near as big as it is inside. No. I guess that's one thing it's got going for it. Here's my little glowing light in the inside. You hear the rain? We're definitely raining. It's properly raining. I can just see that pooling in this part here. It's pooling in here. Yeah, so that's not.
Bit of wind and they'll pick up.
Yeah, hopefully.
Only when you're getting into the tent that'll happen.
I just have to remind myself in the morning too when I'm closing the tent down to check that there's no water in there. But it's definitely raining. We're definitely getting a wet weather test.
Yeah,
so
that little pool of water will go straight down the back of your shirt as you're walking up the ladder.
Exactly. Things like pulling the straps really tight to get a proper channel on it is going to help with the water pooling. Whoa! But you're definitely getting water pooling. Oh, straight down my sleeve. You're definitely getting water pooling. Oh, in my sleeve again. Damn it. You're definitely getting water pooling on this. It's annoying.
From here I'm enjoying this.
It's annoying. So I'm not sure how to combat it. This is supposed to, you know, you can pull that as much as you want, but so I don't know. Is it because of this Velcro shit, or you know what's supposed to happen? What you'll get is water pooling, clearly, but not apparently not badly. You should be able to hear how rainy it is outside, and at the minute there's no water egress at all. Just checking down the gaps of the tent, there's nothing going on whatsoever. Super windy, super rainy. It's been raining for about 3 hours now, and look, it's holding up nicely. It's actually quite warm inside too. Most of the wind's coming from this direction. I've got this window 3/4 closed, but everything else is wide open. Front door's wide open. Yeah, pretty happy with it so far. Can't see even a trickle. Good one. Well, I'm going to sleep through this little windstorm, and then then we'll catch you in the morning. Alrighty, so after a big night of rain and wind and craziness, we've survived. It just managed to sprinkle just enough now again for me to have to re-wipe my tent down. But this is the setup. I've got the air mattress, the Anaconda air mattress. And what I've done is I've connected it up to my paddleboard pump, which are in and outflow, and I'm just sucking it flat. So I'm actually getting it down to, I don't think this is much more than 40 mil, 35 mil, I reckon. I'm just going to let that suck down until it gets as flat as it can. I'm going to try to leave the sleeping bags inside, and then we'll go for the full close. I'm going to be using the new straps this morning. I'll try to find some sexy black ones. I'm going to feed the straps in through the actual OEM clamps so that it kind of pulls it down in the same position, and Thinking by the end of this, I'll have a nice setup. It was actually nice in the tent last night. So we're nearly there. So luckily, my little pump, it just fits this mattress inlet so perfectly. So it's going to be good. We'll see how we go. Come back to you when we're closing the roof. All right, what I've done is I've sucked it out with the machine.
Oh yeah.
And so this is the 100 ml Anaconda queen size mat. And I've sucked this right down. This is probably 30 ml or less, and it's doubled over. Let's go ahead and start the closing process. I'm gonna pull down the roof. This all feels the same. I don't feel anything different to when it was the pre-massive mattress. Tuck all the side in. Oh, just all the tucking in and stuff is annoying. All right, well, I tell you, I've got the bigger mattress, the anti-condensation mat, and I've got 2 full-size sleeping bags. They're not like the smallest sleeping bags in the world in there. And this is about where I get to normally. Alrighty, we're back. We are back now that it stopped raining again. So all I'm doing is going to poke all this in. I did see a YouTube where old mate was using a spatula, which I think is a great idea. So I think I might upgrade my kit to include a spatula next trip. The whole point of this exercise is to be able to open and close the tent solo, because it's super fiddly, it's super annoying, and it shouldn't be any of those supers. It should just be working. Oh man, that was 4 seconds out of the rain. I'm gonna push through because we're tough. We're camping and sometimes it rains. All right, so I'm pretty much tucked in everywhere. My fingers have been ripped to shreds. And this is where the beauty of ratcheting. Why won't it spin around, Dave? Oh yeah. Yep. I don't think I can put the sleeping bags in. I'm like 5 mil off, and the straps are on tight. Like this thing is fitting nothing. I'm just going to wait for the rain to stop completely before I pop it open, because I don't want to wipe it all down again.
It just doesn't click on.
Just won't click in, so I need to... Could be that this edge is on there, maybe? Could be that I'm pushing against this edge, actually. Have we got a something? That's pushing right on that lip. So it might just be false alarm, kids. Let's see. They got something not sharp. Here we go.
I'll wedge it out so it clicks over.
I think that's all it could be. I mean, I think you realize by now that it shouldn't be this hard. And you know that the people that are putting them on in their sheds and stuff, I think that's it for that strap. No, I think I'm pushing right down on this lip.
Yeah. You need to back it off a bit.
So I need to figure out how to back it off to get it off that lip, eh? Come on, buddy, off the lip. I guess because the strap is actually, here we go, over the lip. Every little thing that wants to stick out wants to stick out. Like, honestly. That's one side. The lip is working better now. As soon as it's over the lip, it's actually loose, and you can just pop them on. But
You probably want to leave those fucking ratchet straps on because it's like under serious tension.
well, I'd like to see if they hold it, but I think you're right. I'm going to leave the straps on for the meantime. But she's closed all the way around. These are closed. They're supported with their ratchets. And you know what? It just shouldn't be this hard. You should be able to close at least a sleeping bag or something inside the tent. Why is it this hard? I don't understand. I'm going to refine this again, Dave, obviously, because this is not going to be like, you know, manageable long term. But you know what? How many times do you see ratchet straps hanging off their hard shells? You know, when you're in the wild. You were jammed in that one. Oh, this looks factory. Nothing wrong with this.
Oh, next time we're gonna have to jump in our cars.
So basically, we've been rained off and can't be bothered phase. So I'm going to end the video here. You can see the setup so far. We've done the straps. I don't know why you're going to spend $2,000 on a tent and you can't put anything inside it. It just doesn't make any sense. But this is where we are. Ratchet strapped down. I do have 2 sleeping bags inside. I have the new mat, which definitely will crush down to 30 mil or less, but I guess it's high density at this stage, so it's not getting any more crush, is it? Look, still, would I buy it again? I went from I would probably buy it again, knowing this, to does someone want to buy my tent?
Buy a $2,000 one that actually works.
And buy a $2,000 one that actually does everything that you want it to do. I mean, last night it was raining and winding. It was pretty bad. I didn't get a drop of water inside. I mean, that's probably the best thing you can think of for this tent, and really nice to get in and out of. And with this other mattress, I should say the upgraded mattress, not the OEM mattress, it's really comfortable. But if you're going to use the OEM mattress, you're not going to be comfortable at all ever. If you're going to upgrade the mattress, then you need to pull it out every time, put it in the back of your car, or you can do some crazy Frankensteining like I've done. Alrighty, until next time. Not sure what the next trip's going to be, but we'll see you around.